Let me know in the comments if you have any of these palettes, if you like any of these palettes, or if maybe you hate any of these palettes. Disappointing. What's up everyone, and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Manders and this is my channel. We talk about mostly makeup and skincare, sometimes nail polish. We have the occasional unboxing, and I almost always drop something. So if you're interested in any of those things, please stick around. Today we are doing my project palettes, where I go through all of the eyeshadow palettes that I used in the month of February or the previous month. This month it was the February palettes, and we will see which ones I'm gonna keep, what was good, what was bad, and what was garbage. And there are quite a few palettes this month. I will be linking all of the videos that I filmed using these palettes in the description box below, so don't worry if you want to see any of these palettes put to use. If there was a video, I will definitely leave it linked for you. So the first palette we're going to talk about is this one from Zoeva Beauty. This is the Artisto palette. I did film a video with this. I will leave it linked for you. I really liked this palette more than I thought I would. I ordered it from a BoxyCharm add-on, and I have to say I'm very, very pleased with it. The shade right here, Goddess, it's just a really nice, oh, it just makes me really happy. That's it right there. I have no complaints when it comes to this palette, so I am hoping to be able to use this in the upcoming months. The next palette we're going to talk about is this one. This is the Queen palette by Eloise Beauty. I used this for a 3 looks 1 palette video. I'll link that for you below. I really like this palette. It's very pretty. The shadows are really easy to blend. I like the color story, and I really love these shimmer shades. So I used this palette twice this month because I was filming the 3 looks 1 palette near the end of the month. But I'm definitely going to keep it in my collection because I really need to play with this a little bit more. Let me know if you have this palette from BoxyCharm, what your thoughts are on it. Next up is the All of You Forever palette by Violet Voss. I did film one look using this palette. I really liked the formula. If I can get it open, I'll show you. I like the color story. It's the second palette that I have from this brand. So this is the color story right here. It's very nice. It's actually a little bit more pinky than I anticipated it would be. I expected a matte green when I really thought about this. However, I like the way that it's set up. It worked well the first time I used it, and I am really looking forward to using this again. Great packaging, has a mirror. I really like it. It's such a pretty palette. I really like the packaging on this one actually. I was only able to use it once. I was filming a lot this month. Like a lot. I hope everyone is having a great day. I did use this High Times palette from Midas Cosmetics once in February, and I love this palette. I did film a 3 looks 1 palette with this that I will leave linked down below. I really love the color story here, and I just really like the way that these shadows perform. I will definitely be keeping this in my collection, so get ready. You'll probably see it in some get ready with me's. It's a really nice palette. I am interested to try more palettes from Midas Cosmetics. I do have the Flower Bomb palette as well, but I'll probably get more in the future. So this next palette is a palette that came to me in a BoxyCharm, and it's the Illuminati Isabelle Bedoya collaboration. This is the palette right here. I was very underwhelmed with this palette when I used it, so unfortunately it's not staying in my collection. These pastel shades I had much higher hopes for. They are very low pigment. Please let me know if you had similar issues with this palette. It's just not one that I'm ever going to reach for, so I've decided if I'm not reaching for it, it's not going to get used. I'm not keeping it for the sake of it. So this one unfortunately is going in the see you later pile. So this is the Hip Dot Zion palette. I used this twice. I did film a 3 looks 1 palette with this palette, and I do have to say I really like the formula of these shadows. I'm interested to see if I can create some more looks with it. It just has a really nice, they have a really nice formula. I do want to try more from Hip Dot. This is the only palette I have in my collection right now, but these, like, they're just so nice. You will definitely see this. I will continue to use it, and I will keep you updated as I go. Next, I did use the It's My Pleasure palette from ColourPop. I did film a video, I will leave it linked below. It's a really nice monochromatic purple palette. I have to say, the shade Mr. Sandman is just so beautiful. I love it. Sit right here. I'm just gonna, it's so pretty. That's it right there. I really do like this palette. I'm gonna keep using it. I like it because it's the packaging with the mirror also. I wish all ColourPop palettes had a mirror. I'll explain that in this next palette. So I also did film a look using the Grandeur palette from ColourPop. It's a nice palette. I do really like it. However, if you're interested in this palette, I would suggest looking through your ColourPop collection first because you might already have some of these shades. So this packaging, this palette doesn't have the mirror. Disappointing. Other than that, it's a great palette. I really like it. That shade Need right there is just so nice. I know, you need to be on my eyes. I talk about it every time I see you. It's just so nice. I like it. I'm pretty sure I could dupe this whole palette for other ColourPop palettes that I have. Other than that, I really like it. I will keep using this. It's just a nice neutral palette for me, and I love ColourPop's formula. The other ColourPop palette that I did use twice this month was the Going Coconuts. It's this one right here. This one does have a mirror. And this one is probably my favorite ColourPop palette out of all of them. It's just so easy to use. It's so day-to-day. I really like neutrals, so I do like this palette, and I love ColourPop. Very affordable. Next palette was the Hanging in Hawaii. I only used this once. I have not filmed with this palette yet. Please let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see any looks with this one. I just really like the formula of these shadows from BH Cosmetics. The square pan are my favorite. This is a very complete palette to me. The shimmers are outstanding. The matte shades perform well. It's just a really nice palette. So I will continue using this. Let me know if you want to see a video, or it might just be, maybe you're like, meh, I don't want to see that, and that's okay too. Really like this palette, so I will continue to use it. This is more one of those palettes that I use on the day-to-day when I'm not necessarily filming and I just want to put some eyeshadow on my face. It's a really good palette though. I did use this one, my Summer in St. Tropez palette from BH Cosmetics. I filmed my very first palette bingo. I'll leave that linked below. I just love this eyeshadow palette so much. I think it's on sale right now. It is so pretty. The shimmer shades perform well, the matte shades perform well, and it's just a very affordable palette. It comes with a full-size mirror, and I will not complain at all. I really like the packaging for this one as well. It's very summery. I also used, for the very first time this month, I did use the Avocado Toast from BH Cosmetics. Now, I have not filmed any videos with this, so please let me know, would you like to see a one look with this palette or multiple looks with this palette? I have a feeling we're gonna do multiples, and that's awesome because so far, so good. I really like the formula of this palette. I did only use it once. I just kind of wanted to see what I thought of it. I didn't have time to film. I want to put this shade Guac all over my eyes. Like, it's just like, look, I think I need that. What do you guys think? Should we do a multiple looks one palette? Probably. Let me know. And last but definitely not least, I did also use the Mimosa palette, Mimosa Vibes from BH Cosmetics. It's this one right here. I filmed one look with this palette. It should be up by the time you see this. I'll leave it linked down below, or I'll just leave my eyeshadow. Actually, I'm not gonna link each of these videos individually. I'm going to link my eyeshadow tutorial or my eyeshadow playlist because that's way easier than listing all of my eyeshadows. I used this once. I really did enjoy it. I need to play with it some more. I'm thinking we should do multiple looks, one palette. What do you guys think? I'm just blown away by BH Cosmetics lately. I talk about them in all my videos. I have to say, they make it into my top monthly products every month. They are amazing. I am really interested in trying out their birthstone palettes. So they have 3 released so far. They've been releasing one every month. I do want to try those out, and I'm sure I will at some point. So let me know in the comments below, do you have any of these palettes? Do you like any of these palettes? Do you hate any of these palettes? How are you doing? Please leave me a comment. Let me know how you are. Thank you all so much for your continued support, and I can't wait to see you in my next video.